Hello again. I'm Ms. Lee and we're back at the Wellesley Free Library with another summer story time. Let's start with our gathering song. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. Oh, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Once there was a little girl who wanted to go outside and play, but her mother said no, she could not go out and play in the rain. It was really raining hard. So all she had to play with was a piece of paper. So she started folding it, and she folded, and she folded. And every now and then she would look outside and see if it had stopped raining, but it had not stopped raining. So she kept on folding until she had made herself a hat. It was, in fact, a rain hat. So she put it on and she went out anyway. When she got out in the rain, she saw that there was a house on fire right across the street. So she took off her rain hat and she folded it into a firefighter's helmet. She put it on her head, put it on her head, picked up a hose and started to pour water on the fire. And at last the fire was out, but there was so much water that everybody poured on, and the rain had continued to fall, so that there was a flood that covered everything. She decided to go for a sail. She folded her firefighter's helmet into a pirate's hat. Oh, and then she realized that she didn't have a boat. So she took off her pirate hat, folded it into a boat. And then she got into the boat and started sailing. Well, the water covered everything and she couldn't tell where she was going. So she sailed along until she bumped into a car and it broke the bow of her boat. Didn't faze her. She turned around and sailed in the other direction. But she bumped into a house and that broke the stern of her boat. She was a brave girl, so she spun around a few times and then she headed out again until she bumped into the Wellesley Free Library, and there was a sharp corner and it tore a hole in the bottom of her boat. Oh dear, what happens when you have a hole in the bottom of your boat? Well, the boat sank. But she didn't drown, because all that time she had a life jacket. What can you do with a piece of paper? What can you do with a piece of paper? What can you do with a piece of paper? Let's try to think of new things. Well, we can fold it, and we can color it, and we can write on it. Or we could roll it up and make a telescope and look at things that are far away. And we can cut it. Or we can tear it. Now, of course, if we wanted to, we could tape it, or we could staple it. And when we're all finished with our piece of paper, we can wad it up into a ball. And where should we throw it? Right into the recycling bin. I'm Here by Peter H. Reynolds. Can you hear it? Voices, splashes upon splashes of sound. I hear it all like one big noise, a big drum. Boom, 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 boom. They are there. I am here. Yes, I'm here. I know I am. I am here. With a breeze, gentle wind. I like the soft wind patting my head. Tumbling leaf stops at my knee for a visit. Sailing paper glides from the air to me. White rectangle, how did you find me? This is not where the paper wants to be. No worries, friend. I'm here. I make a fold. I fold, 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 fold. I'm done. Ready? We're off. Higher, higher, higher clouds. And look, stars. They sparkle loudly like voices on a playground. Splashes upon splashes of sound. Loudly I shout, I'm here. We've got you. They've got me. My paper airplane and me. They run, and with a push, they send me back up, 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 up. Paper airplane on a breeze, gliding back to earth. Gliding across the sandy lot, it stops and is noticed by someone else, who picks up the airplane. She brings it to me, my airplane. Friends, I'm here, says the plane. I'm here, says the girl's smile. Me too, I'm here. We know that the wind can carry paper. But can paper carry the wind? Let's see what we can fold. Can you guess what I'm folding? It's the perfect thing for July and August. You can make one for yourself, or make it as a gift to someone else. And here it is. A fan. So let's see if it can carry the wind or the air. Well, feels pretty cool to me. Planes and Other Flying Things by Florence Timko. Here is an introduction and what kind of paper to use and what the lines mean so that you know what you're doing when you're folding your paper airplane. And there's some information about how things fly and also what to do on your planes to make them fly better. This is the glider. Most people know the glider. It's not only easy to fold, but flies well too. This is a starship. Some changes on the popular glider produce a different silhouette altogether. Here is a flying pelican. It has a long beak, like a real pelican. It is made by adding a few folds to the basic glider. They add weight to the front, which helps it fly even better. Now this is easy. It's a flying saucer. You just need 2 paper plates, tape or stapler. It's so easy to make, you'll wonder why you never made one before. Now here is the sideways plane. It doesn't fly sideways. What happens is that you place the paper sideways before you begin folding, and then you get a totally different shape for this plane. Here's a space rocket. It would be great for decorations, and if you use metallic papers, it would shine. This is a D-plane. One rainy afternoon, 2 cousins, David and Dennis, were 10 years old and they made paper planes. After a while, they invented a new plane and they decided to call it the D-plane. It flies really well. This is a pterosaur. Pterosaurs glided and swooped in the air over 60 million years ago while dinosaurs roamed the earth. Pterosaurs were the largest flying creatures that ever existed. Their bodies measured about 30 feet or 10 meters long, and their wings were 50 feet or 17 meters across. This is the supersonic CONCORDE plane, and it has a beautiful silhouette. The story of the supersonic CONCORDE is not as beautiful. When it first came out near 1970, it was very popular. It went so fast and it cost a lot of money. But then after 30 years, well, there was an accident and it was too expensive to fly, and so it's no longer made. But it's a real challenge to fold. This plane is the High Flyer, one of the smoothest flyers you can make. So, you can build an airport. Think of all the things that you see there: planes, runways, waiting rooms, parking lots, and of course, people. I have a riddle for you. What do cows read early in the morning? The newspaper. Oh, that was a terrible riddle. Let's sing our goodbye song. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. And And speaking of flying, you can fly into the Wellesley Free Library next week. I'll see you next time.